Fuck it. It is recording now. I don't care. Hello, if you're watching this recording. The VOD didn't. I forgot to set up the VOD, and we have discussed all of these. The peaks. This is the tier for the best stuff I have engaged with, the Sea of Paradise Killer and Yakuza 7, which I'll get to talking. Moma Hole. That's the I1 tier because my chat wanted the tier to be named Moma Hole. Thanks, chat. We have Very Good, Very Nice, which is not quite the peaks, or Moma Hole. Foda pra caralho, tipo, tudo que é foda pra caralho, que eu não quero falar em inglês, não. Foda-se gringo, essa porra, eles nem entendem a graça. I like this. It is for things that were nice, but like, there was one big drawback or another. This was fine. For when it was fine. And then, how about mid, main? Smoking mid, gently put away, drop like a fucking rock. These are the tiers for games that I have dropped. And this tier is for Xenoblade Chronicles. Kidding. And also the backlog zone, which I'll get to when I get to it. God damn it. Anyway. Oh my god, I got a bot in the chat! That is so cool. This is my first time. Let us sing a song for Hiero, the one whose thoughts were lost to the sands of time. I am right here, and I am speaking, and I am alive. Go fuck yourself. Yakuza 7! Yakuza 7 was a great game. I will not disclose what I think of Zhao, because everybody knows already. Look, you can show them my tweet if you so wish. But, like, this game is great because, like, it's got like a deep understanding of political matters that not many other games do. Like, this game wonderfully portrays like the alt-right and the fash wave kind of bitches, because like the main antagonist movement, Bleach Japan, also known as Blowjob, this main antagonist movement, it resembled a lot like MBL to me, which is like a local crypto-fascist youth movement that also like has the same goal of like ending corruption and all those like sort of blanket statements that look perfectly reasonable to outsiders, but then you walk in and you're like, what the fuck, this shit sucks, and they're just racist. But also, I think if you like the 8th mainline game in the series, you might want to check out the Has Wink Wink Hen Hen. Okay. Look, you don't make me look bad in front of my fucking viewers, boy. Come back to Key. I never left. He is lying to all of you. He is absolutely lying to all of you, okay? I have never left. I have absolutely never stopped playing this game at all. Like, I've played it for 2 years now. It is just very, very long. Anyway, Yakuza 7 is a fucking great peak game. I thought that the RPG transition was quite smooth. I don't want to talk about the implications Yakuza 8 brings because I will start to cry. I will not discuss the Yamazakification of the Yakuza series at this time. Thank you very much. But, well, the transition is not... Look, you can go die in a hold for all I care. It's not even a time for you to get mad. I haven't even started talking about Pokemon X. Anyway. Sorry if the other one fucking had to go under the table. I'm gonna start banging my head against the wall. Yeah, you can mute the stream now, Luki. The chat can let you know when I have stopped talking about Pokemon X, because now I talk about Pokemon X. I did not like Pokemon X. I thought it was a mid-ass fucking game, and I dropped it after the first gym because the writing was so intensely bad and awful that, like, I just couldn't put up with it anymore. It was a bad game to me. I know the story. I have seen a playthrough. I know the characters, but like when I went to play it for myself because I had never played a Kalos game, I instantly decided I don't want to be playing this because this isn't fun for me. I am sorry for the bitch. Okay, look, I'm gonna let you secure yourself. I am not I hope you hate it. No. I hope you die. You're sorry. Thank you. Lucky is like, he just sent so many death threats that I had to manually approve because I'm such a good friend. I'm gonna burn you at this. Anyway, may you lose yourself to the weight of infinity. Won't we all do that? Anyway, where's the. By the way, if anyone from Twitch is watching the stream and is really worried about all the death threats, Lucky is my best friend, and I kiss him with tongue every day. I drop Pokemon X. Anyway, yeah, you can spell Kalos without an L. That's right, baby. You can spell Galar without an L. Galar is a bad region. Oh, Lucky, you can spell Alola without an L. Are you dissing Alola now? Are you dissing Alola now? I didn't think it was. Any Pokémon after Black 2 is mid. No, actually not. Eu citando o rol da Pokémon XY, acho que foi livramento, real. I can't believe Lucky would diss the Alola region like this. Absolutely disappointing. Anyway, we will talk more about Pokemon in a little bit, actually. Before that, we go to Aperture Desk Job. I don't have a lot to say about Aperture Desk Job. It was a Steam Deck demo that was played on my laptop. It was pretty nice. So it goes into This Was Fine tier because, well, it was Portal writing. I like Portal. Anyway, look, you can go back to your dog fights about defending your horrible little Pokemon game. You have fun with that. I will help you if the police wants to get you for that. Hunt has the messiest divorce scene to ever exist. I give it credit for that. Yeah, that's true. My favorite region is Alola because I started playing the game with Alola, and I love it a lot. And I love Alola. Anyway, next, The Tender Swindler. This was a doc that I watched with my mother, and like, I remember I was going to watch it a second time with my dad, but he was so sexist about all the women. Like, he just kept saying, wow, she was so fat, she was so much slimmer when she dated a guy, how did he back this fat so, or something like that. And I was just so bothered. But, like, this is the second experience. It does not affect my enjoyment of the movie. It is a good story. It is, like, it is fictionalized enough that it is entertaining, but not too much that it just becomes fucking weird. You get me? It is a very nice story. It is a very entertaining documentary. I love documentaries, by the way. I think you guys should all watch American Factory. That was a really great documentary. Anyway, we put The Tender Swindler in very good, very nice, because it was very good and very nice as well. Pokemon Art Academy. I had more fun with this than Pokemon X and Y. I actually completed Pokemon Art Academy, and like, it is, what I have to say about it is like the usual criticism of Art Academy. Like, I'm not killing myself, like, you'd miss me so much. But like, it's the usual criticism of Pokemon Art Academy. Like, it is not a great art software, but like, it is not meant to be great art software. I don't think it is more so meant to like show you the ropes, and you can have you can make your own creations and you can have fun with it. But like, I did not feel it was built to just be that, like, on its own. It's more so a learning tool, and it's a fun learning tool. I enjoyed the Pokemon. I enjoyed drawing the Pokemon. I enjoyed the horrible fucking drawings that my rival made, which actually were not horrible because art comes in many ways, and as long as you have expressed yourself from the bottom of your soul, your abilities matter not. You can pretty complex with TBH. Yes, you can, but like, it is still kind of insufficient. But again, it is not meant to be pro-grade art software like a fucking Clip Studio Paint sword. So I can forgive it. I can forgive its flaws. Pokemon Art Academy, I like this. It is a great game for pastime. Baba Is You. Okay, now begins the games that I have dropped. And Baba, I mean, they have already begun, but like, Baba Is You, I put in Gently Put Away. Baba is just like a great puzzle game, but the issue is, I, Melon, the one speaking to you, I am a fucking idiot. And like, for the entirety of this game, I was playing and like checking fucking Google for solutions, and like it reached a point where I was like, I am not playing this game. I am following a tutorial. I don't feel accomplished because, well, this game is not within my skill set, and I am an easily frustrated person. So I was like, well, maybe this game is just not for me. So I had to drop it. But like, it is great. It is very cute. It is very nice. The depth of puzzles can be easily appreciated. Like, it is just not a game for me. I'm sorry. Uh, I will watch a Baba's You game playthrough eventually. Don't worry. I'll probably check one of the streamers I like the most, though. Like, probably a Brazilian one, like Phelps or such. I think Phelps has played it. Anyway, Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. This one I dropped, and it made a lot of people mad, and I know it made a lot of people mad. One of them is in the chat. One of them is still hoping I can return. The thing is, it just didn't click with me. Maybe I am not completely discarding it, so I'll gently put it away. But like, it is like a not now kind of game. It didn't click with me at first. I didn't find the first segments enjoyable, but that's a me thing entirely, and I am really willing to give this game another chance when the time comes, because my friends love it very, very, very much. Anyway, this has been my measured talk on what I thought of Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, of the little that I have played with it. I will return. I will give it another chance. I will make my friends happy. I promise that much to you, my hearing audience. I did leave before all the plot twists happened. I'm sorry. I will return. I said I will. I promise. So I'm gonna check on him. Yeah, Luki disappeared after he was too tired of telling me to kill myself. Okay, now we move on to The Dream by Alt J. 2022 was a year where all of my favorite bands released new records. I will talk about all of them. I have listened to all of them, like Arctic Monkeys, The Car, Muse, Will of the People, Everything, Raw Data Feel, and Alt J's The Dream. Two Door Cinema Club, which has also been that I also released a new record this year. I did not get to listen to it. Sorry. But The Dream. I really like The Dream. I think The Dream is the best album that Alt J has ever done. Like, Alt J, they were kind of a formulaic band for a long time. And you will find that video that's like how to write an Alt J song that makes a better Alt J song than Alt J themselves could ever do. It is a very true video. It is a very funny video. But like, I feel The Dream kind of goes other places, and that is great for the band. Like songs like Philadelphia and Bane, Hard Drive Gold, that sort of stuff. That was like really refreshing. And the album is just a joy to listen to from start to finish. The Dream goes in the peaks. Okay, next up. The Sean Vids video about Harry Potter, which I watched it with my friends, and it was feature length. So like, I have watched a few feature length videos that I have counted, like, you know, the Roblox Oof video and the Fun Fact doc about Epcot. These videos also count because, like, to some extent, except for the Scott Lewis video that was more like background noise, to some extent, they have all like made me reach some kind of truth, mostly. And for the Harry Potter video, the truth that I have reached is, holy shit, this woman sucks way more than I thought she did. I have learned through it that one of the plot points in the fucking Fantastic Beasts movie is that the wizards had to make sure that the Holocaust happened, which was a really great narrative decision. Thank you. The video was very good. Like, this kind of insight was very interesting. I mean, I am biased because I fucking hate J.K. Rowling. Oh my god, where did Loki go? I'm so sad. My white boy. He made me cry on stream. He's so mean. Oh, wow, that's a nice rhyme. I should start Writing poetry. I am so good at this. Hey Hiero, what if Santa Claus could beatbox? Jingle, jingle, jingle all the way. I don't know how to beatbox. Sorry, I'm not Omakumakuda. He got baked. Arab words. Luki is in my bedroom right now. Oh, say hi to him. Anyway, Arcade Spirits 1. I regret picking this photo because one of the characters is whitewashed. Arcade Spirits 1, it was actually a pretty great game. Arcade Spirits 2, I dropped, and it was horrible, and I will get to it later. But the thing about Arcade Spirits 1 is, like, it is a very nerdy little game. Like, the writing is very corny. There are, like, plot bits that are just, like, I am so quirky. But, like, the entire cast of romanceable characters is genuinely, like, very lovable. And I liked all of these people enough that I did the romance routes for every single one of them. And it's also, like, kind of a game that is a bit self-aware of how some of its characters may seem to be, and like maybe the game got like beta tested and they got impressions of the people who play the roles on the characters, and like they are kind of self-aware. I think the characters are already very good. I dated Naomi first. I love Naomi. She has a kitty as well. The game is good. And I say can't wait for game 2. I fucking hated game 2, but let's not talk about it. Arcade Spirits 1. It was very good, very nice. Arcade Spirits 2, not as much. The Fairly Odd Parents Channel Chasers. I had completely forgotten I had watched this, and even as I put it in the media thread, I said, oh, now I have to put this in the fucking media thread. This was a bad derivative movie. Where is it? Right here. Mid Main. It was so derivative. It was so bad. And like, this motherfucker sorts out his fucking life. And then he randomly just fucking goes, no, but I want my life to suck and be horrible. It's a movie. It is a movie. It's not just an episode. It's a made-for-TV movie. Like Teen Titans Trouble in Tokyo or something. Wow. Anyway, if I start talking about this movie for too long, like, I'll get mad. So let's move on. Outer Wilds. This is the time where I am upfront with my public, and I admit that I have dropped Outer Wilds. You know, like, I know everyone loves this game, and I did enjoy my time with this game. Like, I like exploration. I wasn't super invested in the story of this game. Like, I know the story is a strong suit, but like I was kind of lost a lot of the time. And I was like, huh, what's going on? And it was kind of a Genshin Impact like experience. I hate saying this, but it is true. It was like, and also the real reason I dropped it was because I got scared because of the fucking anglerfish bit, where like you enter this planet and this big fucking fish just eats your fucking ship, and that traumatized me. And when I realized I had to go back and play the game, and get to that bit again, I was like, I am not fucking doing that. So I had to drop it. I'm sorry. If I need to turn my fucking gamer membership card in, I will do it. My sincerest apologies to all of you who hear this stream. Anyway. Get Luke in here. I don't care. Get Luke in here immediately. Where the fuck is he? We are talking about 999. Where's Lukey? Lukey. Come here. I will discuss Nevada. Yup, he is here. Hi. We are talking about Nevada. 999, 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors. One of the greatest fucking games I have ever played. Like, The cast is amazing. This picture doesn't have all of them, but like, Ace, Snake, Santa, Clover, Junpei, June, Seven, Lotus, even the Ninth Man. I love all of these characters. I love them very much. Um, yep. Okay, no, yeah, it's better to mute the stream because I will discuss spoilers because a part of my feelings on this game are like very spoiler rooted, and one of them is like Kotaro Chikoshi is kind of weird when writing disabled characters, and like he has gotten better at it over the years, like with I and Mayumi story. Um, I need Kizzy. Some people think they're kind of weird, but it's not my place to judge. Um, but like the way they write Ace, and they're like, oh, he did all the fucked up evil shit he did because he had a brain disorder. No, actually, no, he had a disability. And like the way that Junpei just kind of outs his disability like that, it was really weird. I didn't like it. It is a low point in this game, but otherwise, I love it very much. I also don't love Lotus's design. Like I like it in concept, but it is weird. I don't think most people like Lotus's design anyway. Um, well, 999. I have discussed all the parts that I don't like, but like this game is amazing. The puzzles are very good. The atmosphere is unmatched. The story, the twists, the turns that it takes, like it is beautiful. The way it uses the console itself if you're playing on DS. And like also it has the gayest straight main couple of all of gaming, which is like a total win for me. I love 999. The peaks. Oh, Sonic 2. We get to talk about Sonic 2 and American Psycho before we anyway, I watched Sonic 2. Like I was the control group of sorts of my friend group because I have never played a Sonic game in full. They make me motion sick and I have no interest as such. But like I don't hate Sonic or anything. I think Sonic's cool. Um Sonic 2 was a good movie. It was a kid's movie, blatantly. My brother and my mother fucking hated it. I thought it was cool. I thought it was nice. My friends who were fans absolutely adored this movie, so it was more like a fan servicey kind of movie and a kids movie, I think. But I thought it was nice. I'll put it in. This was fine. I don't have the same appreciation that my Sonic loving friends do for this game, but like, no, for this movie, sorry, but like, it was cool as an outsider. And also, Eggman and Stone, they were super LGBT. Like, it wasn't subtext, it was just text. The fucking latte. American Psycho. American Psycho is a great movie. Like, I'll put it in very good, very nice tier because it was very good and very nice and like kind of fucked with me. This movie is about a yuppie that wants to kill people and is so incredibly homophobic he doesn't even kill a gay dude, he just washes his hands that were already gloved and leaves the fucking bathroom. Like, this movie's amazing. He is literally me. Patrick Batman is literally me. Not really, but like, this movie, it fucks with you a little bit. And I will not say why because for that one I don't want to get into spoilers really. But well, American Psycho, great movie. I like Huey Lewis in the news. American Psycho is a really funny movie when you remember the Sigma male memes and how when Universe Bateman is considered a loser by everyone else. It is also a really funny movie when you consider it was written. The book was written by a gay man and the movie was directed by a woman, and the fans of this movie are like people who hate both. But anyway, I don't have many thought out complex essays. I could talk about 1971 all day, but this is not 1971. Anyway, it's a good movie. Go watch it. I promise it is good. Oh man. The second installment of the Zero Escape series, Virtue's Last Reward, was conceived from a game that was not initially intended to have a continuation. 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors, released 3 years prior and before Spike and Chunsoft fused into one, had successfully opened and closed its case, with a possible sequel hook at the very end, but nothing set in stone just yet. 999 didn't reach notable success in Kotaro Chikoshi's home country of Japan, but it became a cult hit overseas, where the overwhelming support from American fans was able to keep Zero Escape rolling for 2 more entries. Looking to appeal to Japanese audience that little bit more. The second... okay. Oh. Anyway, I think you get... I'm not gonna read this. I was like, the joke was that I was like reading out my article that I wrote about how this game does Clover like shit. But like, I think instead we should just show everyone a fun video that I have prepared. It is called Learn the Alphabet with VLR. And it clearly encompasses all that I fucking hate about this goddamn game.
A is for anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot. B is for big and strong. C is for charge! D is for die, you bastard! Yeah! E is for
explain that white stuff.
F is for flawed and more than slightly disturbing. G is for goodbye. H is for
Have any of you seen Quark?
I is for I'll have you know I'm a C cup. J is for
Just look at those rings on Saturn. Don't they excite you?
K is for kill me! L is for
Look at this map.
No! I don't understand how anyone can fucking
M
like this game.
is for maybe it can fix whatever's wrong with your brain. N is for suckers. O is for oh, for God's sake. P is for panties. Q is for quarantine. R is
A
for
really bad breakup?
S is for
Shut up.
T is for 10 minutes remaining until Apotek's game polling closes. All players, please enter your votes. If no vote is recorded before
This video hurts to watch, I'll have everyone say. I'll have everyone know this.
will automatically ally. U is for V is for
Very well.
W is for
What the hell?
X is for Excelsior. Y is for
You don't get to order me around. I have rights.
Z is for Zero. When does the next round start? What?
Anyway, this is my opinion of Virtue's Last Reward. What? Did you just fucking say VLR looks so cool? VLR is the worst video game I have played this year. I legitimately fucking hate it, and it is beyond me to even imagine why someone would have derived anything good out of this. Like, okay, that was an exaggeration. There are good things to be derived out of VLR. There are some good, cool things. I like the motorcycle thing that everyone likes, of course. But, like, this game just fucking sucks, and it is, like, just beyond me how people can treat this game like it is gold, but at the same time claim that Zero Time Dilemma or Nirvana Initiative were the worst things that Kotaro Chikoshi ever penned. VLR and its jank, its lack of charm, its repetitiveness, its plot that is at the same time so in your face and so confusing, and like the absolute fucking slog that this game is. It is literally beyond me. How can Uchikoshi fans think this shit is good? It's going to Momoho tier. I'm kidding, it's not. Melon's beloved hate boner for VLR. Yeah. You can unmute now. I am done with my spiel. Okay. We can come back. Yeah, oh my god. Yeah, I'd forgotten this was how I describe VLR. A very, very long straight line, and then it goes back to insane. And it was not good. The payoff was good. Like, the payoff was interesting, but, like, it was just good. Anyway, The Incredibles. Oh, before we talk about ZTD, we have 2 animations that I watched with my friends. Like, both of these were animations that when I said I had never watched them, they like, put me, they held me at gunpoint. And they made me watch The Incredibles, and they made me watch The Emperor's New Groove. And they were both very good movies. Where's the other one? Cadê, porra? Okay. They were very good movies. It was a very fun time that we had together. The Incredibles, like the Brazilian localization. Okay, the Brazilian localization like takes the cake for both The Incredibles and The Emperor's New Groove. They elevate them to higher movies. The movies themselves are very good. Like, I love the concept of like middle-aged superhero. I think it is very cool. I had watched The Incredibles 2 before, actually. The Incredibles 2 was also a good movie. But like, I like this one a lot as well. Like, it is very funny. It holds up. And like, just this guy who used to be a superhero, and he's like, you know, he's middle-aged, he has 3 children, he works an office job that fucking sucks. And then one day he loses control of his powers and he just fucking punches a guy through many, many walls. The Incredibles is great. The Emperor's New Groove is similarly, like, very campy movie. I heard that, like, it was made, most of the plot beats, they only got approved because the Disney execs literally weren't paying attention and they just approved it without thinking. And I'm glad they did, because this movie is awesome, and seeing it being like not constrained by like any corporate directions, that was very good. Anyway, New Groove was great. The Incredibles was also great. And now, oh wait, where's your time dilemma? What the fuck? What? Oh, Zero Time Dilemma's right here. Twitter? Oh, I thought it had hidden it from me. Girls, I am sorry. I will now discuss the game Zero Time Dilemma. I will try to keep it spoilerless. Don't worry. Zero Time Dilemma is one of the greatest Zero Escape games. Like, 99, then ZTD, then VLR, like, and there's a huge fucking gap. No, you don't need a mute! You don't need a mute. I will not discuss with spoilers. So basically, ZTD is an incredibly overhated game. And like, the issues that most people have with it, I just don't have. They were like, oh, the game is janky. Thank you for your opinion, VLR fan. Please die in a hole. Oh, the plot beats were absurd. I legitimately do not care. It's Kotaro Uchikoshi. This is what he does. And they were like, oh, but that one part where there were... I don't care. Also, that one bit where Lesser Akane discussed her Back to the Future headcanon was very funny. Anyway. Gorbet. You want me to discuss Gorbet? Oh, the plot beats is so much more coherent than VLR. Yeah, exactly. Like, VLR... I still don't fucking get the VLR twist to this day, and I refuse to even try and understand it because it will just make me cry and go into my deranged spiel about how much I hate VLR again. Anyway, you know, if you like VLR and you hate ZTD, I think you're just stupid. Um. Anyway. Gorby is one of the highlights of this game. I love Gorby. I thought that Mira and Eric, like as characters, they felt a little bit unrealized, but I don't dislike them as much as I do, like say Dio or VLR Clover. You know, all these characters, the also from VLR, they get the well dropped on hard. But like Mira and Eric just kind of frustrate me because they have potential. Eric's stories is genuinely interesting. And Mira's whole deal could have been expanded upon. But like they are just kind of disappointing. But they're not bad. I just kind of wish there was more that I could care about them some more. Also, Carlos, I love you, Carlos. They do the very dirty. Oh, speaking of, I think the worst moments of CTD are like exactly when it has to make the bridge back to VLR. Like even the VLR fans hate it because VLR fans fucking hate CTD. It's the loudest world. I love you, CTD. That is all I will say about it. It is a great game. And then the Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative. I have one image for you. Oh, why can't you just take a sex in the chat? Now you can. MoMA Hold 2. Yeah, we are going back to MoMA Hold. This game, MoMA Hold tier. But like, you know, when I went to promote this thread, I made an image. And you have seen this image, I bet, because you are here in the stream. I made this here image. Which, like, in one of the tiers we have media that features Moma Kumakura as a character. And it's only Somnium Files. And as you can see, Nirvana Initiative is in a tier media does not feature Moma Kumakura as a character. My buddy Mato comments, an oversight, a cope, or a very strong opinion. Impossible to say. Well, my friends, now I will hereby review to you that it was, in fact, a very strong opinion. Nirvana Initiative takes Moma Kumakura's character and smashes it to little pieces that have disgusted people who liked him in the first game. And I am not one of those people because I saw the horrible shit that they decided to do to him, the horrible story beats that like that fucking choker and the Tessa jokes being forced to a point where there is a scene where literally the only thing you get out of Moma is him saying that he wants to marry Iris. And like the painful ambivalence with which everyone treats him, like they're like, oh, he's gross, let's move on. Even Mizuki, she treats him like that. And like she is friends with Iris. And she should be a little bit more outraged at the fact that this fucking middle-aged man wants to fuck her best friend. I think. I'm pretty sure. But no, not only do they smash Moma's character to smithereens and completely destroy and squander any potential that he had in the first game. No, they make everyone ambivalent to it, and they offer him little things of plot lines. They make him be there from the very beginning. They offer him a side plot with Lian that is never elaborated on, and it was pure fanfic bait that I took head on. And I bit it so hard my mouth bled. Oh, I need to disregard that. Nirvana Initiative was actually a pretty great game. Like, I actually do genuinely love ID. I talk about its faults more often than I talk about the good things that it did. And as you can see, the faults make me go fucking insane. Let's see what the chat has to say about that. Holy shit, Aurelia! Big fan of Parallel Worlds! Hello! It's so good and so bad at the same time. exactly. Like, Aini gives you so much, but it takes so much as a result, is the thing. Like, the thing with MoMA is what makes me go insane, as I, as I just showcased. But, like, oh my god, like, I cannot disregard Aini as passionately as most people who do online do. Because, like, there are so many good bits. The nice nucleus, the nice family, they are awesome. I love Yutoki Koshigure. I wish Mamoru had more screen time as well because his dynamics seem very good. I love the Enda family. I love Lian despite all his shortcomings. I was sad when the Gen and the Mama ending turned out the way it did because I like Gen. Kizuna was a bit of a wasted opportunity. Date didn't need to be there. So Sujima didn't need to be there. If you were gonna put Moma in the game, maybe think of something better for him than whatever the fuck you just did. But like, Aini is like, I have so much love in my heart for Aini, and I have so much hate in my heart for Aini. Like, it is the game of all time, I think. It is great. It is one of the games that I have. Oh, Melon creates people enough in there to make me confused. No, guys, Irenia is the author of some new file stick that I enjoy. Oh, and also Pewter. I was very sad that Pewter wasn't a lot in Aini because, like, his dynamic with Mizuki would have been perfect. It would have been so fun. Anyway, Aini. It makes me feel so strongly. And I think that, like, I have more strong feelings on Aini than I want. And I think I do enjoy Aini a little bit more because of everything it's evoked on me. Even the when it's at its worst, it makes me feel so strongly that, like, it is like, I have a little bit of Stockholm syndrome relationship with Aini, but, like, it has gotten me as a person, as a creative, to greater heights, and I am very happy that I engaged with this game. Anyway, this has been my Aini rant. I listened to the album Riot by Paramore this year. It was fine. It was, like, very... It, like, reeks of emo teenage, but, like, of course. I thought it was a cool album. But yeah, nothing really great. Let's move on. Villains I've already talked about. Panty and Stocking with Garter Belt was an anime that I watched. And, like, I was thinking, this is funny, this is kind of the range, and then the ending hit me like a 40-ton truck full of gasoline that says flammable all around. That was an epic reference to the movie Duel 1971, by the way. Anyway. Penny and Stocking was a great anime. Like, I'm gonna put it in I like this. Like, it is gross, and it is outrageous, and it is offensive, and it's kind of like South Park for weebs. But I thought it was cool. Like, I thought it was, like, so overwhelming and assaulting to the senses that it kind of goes all the way back and just cool. Anyway. And now, the whole reason why I made this, why I expanded this into a media tier list instead of just a games tier list, was so I could talk about everything in their albums. Get to Heaven. Get to Heaven is a great album, and I love it very much. I risk getting the MC8 for this, but they can't stop my fucking recordings. I want to play the first song of this album to the blade, at least the beginning, so that everyone can see, like, what my first impression of this album was. Like, I listened to this, and this was where I knew that Everything was one of my favorite bands. Please, if you will.
So you think there's no meaning in anything that we do? Maybe it's the silence Maybe it's the war. Try to understand it. Try your best to understand the world. You're bleeding down the highway. You just wanna listen to the road. Well, you called him a liar, and you called him a piece of dirt. And never can you take it back, and never can you make it right. In the final seconds, I think you knew everything you are. A plague on the horizon in the cold arena where you're trapped in the moment you met, in a lifetime on earth. But you said was a loneliness, but you didn't know how. You can take it from me. There's a light in your eyes. There's a thing that you always say is
Yes, this was the important part of the song. Like, this was what I, like, got smacked with right in the middle of my face when I first listened to this album. And this was when I knew that I would love EE forever. Like, Get to Heaven is a great album that I define as having a very funny and upbeat mental breakdown. The cover kind of is it reflects that, like the warm colors and the guy fucking melting and being attacked. Like, this is an amazing album. Like, it is touted as everything's best, like, of all time. I have my own favorites. I like Reanimator and Raw Data Feel better, but like Get to Heaven is great. It was a great starting point for me listening to EE. And if you want to start listening to EE, Get to Heaven is a great starting point. It is the best, some of the best the band has to offer. Like, lyrically too, it is very meaty, and like the lyrics make up a good part of the creative worth of this album. It is great. Jonathan Higgs is a beast of a man. The peaks, honestly. Like, I was gonna rank it a little bit lower, but like, I do think all of EE's albums, except maybe A Fever Dream, which I have strong opinions on, I think they're all gonna make it up here, honestly. But like, for the time being, let's move on. This Scott the Was video, I put it in the media fair because it was feature length. It was cool background noise. Like, it wasn't a very wild video, but I don't think it needs to be. It's just Scott the Was being a funny little man. And I like him. This was fine. A série da Turma da Mônica. Hi, Izzy! Hi, Izzy! My friend Izzy! You missed EE. No, I mean, the first part of EE talk. Anyway. A série da Turma da Mônica foi legal até o final. O final foi meio merda. Então a série ficou meio mid por causa do final. Vocês me desculpam. Porque assim, o final é muito Rede Record, que eles ficam tudo tipo, ai, eu também tenho as minhas falhas, eu também tenho os meus defeitos. Eu fiquei tipo, velho, isso foi meio merda, né? Assim, a série tava legal. Aí tu deixou a peteca cair. E a peteca caiu pro subsolo, entende? Enfim. Continuando, let us move on. Oh my god, Muse's Will of the People. Like, this was an album. Like, I'm a Muse fan. I have been a Muse fan since 2015. And like, I had never once seen Muse release an album that was all around good. And by that I mean, when I haven't seen it being released. Like, I started following them when Drones dropped. Like, right before Drones dropped. Like, Drones is a shit fucking album. I'm gonna tell you that much. And Simulation Theory was fine. But, like, it wasn't good. It was fine. It had, like, 3 songs that I hate. And so, like, I can't say it's a good album because of those 3 songs. One of them kind of got redeemed at the end. But this is not about them. This is about Will of the People. Will of the People, I found out that, like, this album, it has a double meaning in its name because it is also meant to, like, give the Muse fans what they wanted out of the band. And it works like as like a retrospective of all the musical styles that Muse has been through over the years. And, like, I really do love Muse. I, I like talking shit about Muse more than I like praising Muse, but like the album, I was not expecting anything out of it because it was a Muse album. But like, I made a live tweet thread for it actually. Like, for the first song, it was very Nickelodeon sitcom. The lyrics were very dissonant. Like, this song took a while to grow on me. I was getting the MC8 again. Like, just listen to the beginning and like you'll understand what I felt when I first listened to this for the first time, because oh my fucking god. I'm sorry. Do you get what I say when I say like Nickelodeon sitcom? Okay, that's enough now. I love musics that suck. Compliance was good. I always liked Compliance. People were bitching about it because it was synthy. It was very the resistance, like it was very the second law. Like I love the second law. I want to say that I love the second law. I think the second law is a great album. If you don't like the second law, eat a dick. Serious. Liberation was a very good track. Like at this point, I start giving the album a lot of 10s, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like in the middle of it, these are all pretty good scores, and I think a large part is I'm refusing to look at the lyrics beyond the general feeling. I give myself an excuse to be ranking these so high. Because I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't like the ending, like at the final song, anticlimactic ending. That sure sounds, hello person, I don't know who you are. But yeah, you see, that was the impression I got of One of the People as a song. It was a weird fucking song. And then like, yeah, the album was very short. I gave it an 875. Which was surprising for me, you know, because Muse sucks and all. The Splatfest for premiere, I just put it here because I didn't think I was gonna get the full game. So I will talk about Splatoon when I talk about Splatoon. For now. I forgot to rank One of the People. Very good, very nice, surprisingly so. Man Alive by Everything. Like, I love this fucking album. Like, it is very quirky teenager in a lot of the songs, especially my favorite song. My favorite song, it is very quirky teenager. And I remember, like, the opening lyric is, I will gain an extra life when I get the high score, which made me go, what the fuck? So, like, this album reflects a lot of the age they were when they made this, but it's also, like, beautiful, and it has some of the best songs that EE ever made, like Final Form. Final Form is amazing. NASA's On Your Side is a great song about teenagers becoming fossil fuel. Like, Man Alive is just a beautiful album all throughout. Like, it makes me kind of emotional. I really do like it. I am going to make a new tier for it. And some of you may be familiar. Some of you may be familiar with what this tier will be named. Like 2 of you. I am going to name this tier Airbrush. This is a joke that like 3 other people will get. I don't care, because those are my 3 favorite people in the whole world. Thank you. This is Airbrush tier because like it is such a uniquely good album. I do realize this. Maybe I'll use this tier to rank the EE albums, and like I'll put them all on a line like so. Like EE gets its own tier, and it is named Airbrush because Airbrush. Anyway, I put the Thirsty Suitors demo in my list. I don't think I should have done that, putting a demo back then. And so, the Thirsty Suitors demo kind of like, it showed, it's kind of like a Persona-y kind of game, in that it is very related to like emotions and character growth, from what I could see. And like it's an RPG, and it looks very cool, and it plays very cool, and it sounds very cool as well. And like, I liked the Thirsty Suitors demo. It was very good, very nice. It can rise to bigger heights in the future. I hope it does, because it was great. Let me put this down one. You get me a mama hole. I'll change their colors. No, wait. I'm a bitch, so we're doing this. So, Arcade Spears 2. Arcade Spears 2 was a horrible fucking game that I didn't even finish. Oi, Johan, querido. The thing about Arcade Spears 2, I was giving like a mini rant of it to the MOBA hole tears pink. Yeah, just like his hole. His hole is also pink. Thank you all for coming. Okay, so like, Arcade Spirits, he's not a good game like the second one. It is bad. I ended up picking the route of the most annoying character right out of the bat, just because the achievement was named Trigger Happy Havoc, and I got so jump scared when I saw that for the first time. I was like, what the fuck? Danganronpa in Minecraft Arcade Spirits? And so I decided that was the first route I was going for. That was a mistake, because Zapper, the character that has this route, she is incredibly annoying. Like, she has this habit of saying awesome that really ticks me off. And also, like, there's this one scene with her where, like, she's a very snappy sort of character. She gets angry very easily. She can shout at her friends very easily. And, like, there's this one scene where she is discussing this that she doesn't like about herself. And she's like, I'm such an abusive piece of shit. And I was like, you know that one post that's like, stop writing your characters like they're trying to get a good grade in therapy. You know, this game, it kind of feels like in the corny writing of the first one, it is here still, but like with all of the flaws of this game, I don't think the corny is endearing anymore. It just goes back to being annoying. You know, and I was like, I found it hard to really get attached to a lot of the cast like I did for the first game. The first game, as you know, I did everyone's route because I legitimately liked everyone. But no, for this game, I only liked one character, who was not the one I was doing the route for, and I actively despised the character that I had picked for the Vine. So, like, it was pretty hard, you know. Like, the moments where I called back to the first game and, like, used my save data from the first game, that was cool. It was a little bit derivative, you know. Also, ProZDs in this game. This year, I played 3 games that have ProZDs voiceover. I played, like, one of them was excellent, one of them was horrible, and the other one was Aini. I cannot speak of Aini at this time, I hope you understand. I love you, Aini. I wish I could make out this game, honestly. But also, it is very complicated. It's like, it is a game. I love you, Aini. Anyway, Arcade Spirits, and like, another thing about Arcade Spirits is that, like, it has a lot of things to say, but it doesn't find an organic way of saying this. Like, there was a conversation that I had with Zapper, again, where, like, I agreed with the whole, like, the whole ethos, the whole spirit of the conversation. I forgot the word for that. Like, I agreed with it, but, like, the conversation felt so unnatural. Like, they were just trying to, you know, put a talking point that the writers agreed with, which was, like, shooting games glorify war, and that's bad. And, like, I agreed the whole way through. It was like, yes, this is bad. This conversation is good, but, like, the way that the view was, like, implemented, like, through a direct conversation like that, it just felt so inorganic. I was like, I agree with what you have to say, but I don't like the way you're saying it. the dialogue seems like it could use some work. Yeah, totally. Like, it is either very goofy or very in your face and very, I need to get a good grade at therapy. You know, that's the faults of this game. Faults that I didn't feel as much in the first one. Anyway, this was not a good sequel. I do not understand how it was nominated for GOTY by like some LGBT magazine. Is it just because you can be gay in this game? You can be gay in Paradise Killer too. And Paradise Killer didn't get nominated for Game of the Year. Maybe because it released in 2020. But I digress. Anyway, yeah, and here I just talk all the same talking points. Well, I'm sure some of you were curious about this. I got questions as to why Queen Elizabeth was in the middle of the fucking media thing. And like, you know, I didn't put it down to the media then. I gotta say, girls and boys and non-applicable, it's kind of mid. Kind of drawn out. Kind of disappointing. Oh, when your game is heavy on dialogue, it needs to at least be good. Yeah! Hi, Arcade Spirits devs. I hope you're watching this. The second game fucking sucked! I think Olavo de Carvalho did it better. Yeah, totally. Olavo outsold. It was pretty disappointing. It was pretty mid, LA. You sound like my mom saying mid like that. Your mom says mid? Like with the D, mid. I like saying things in funny ways. It makes my life all the sillier. Also, wow, a lot of this is already squared away. I thought it would take me way longer. I mean, I've been here for an hour 30. Story taught her the hard. So she calls stuff mid now. That's so funny. I love your mom. I retract any previous statements I had about your mom, okay? Anyway, everything Arc Deluxe. Like, I feel so bad I called this one mid when I first listened to it. I feel so bad. Arc is one of the best EE albums of all time. How did I listen to an album that had the song Undrowned and said this is mid? Like, this album is amazing. I love it so much. I got it for Christmas, and I screamed, and I hugged it, and I was so happy. Arc is genius. And, like, I was right when I said that a bunch of listens would fix this. Like, I love it. I love Arc. I will play a little snippet of my favorite song that I just mentioned, Undrowned, because it is great, and it makes me so insane. Please listen.
First boy, I think you should know, if you try hard then you might get a part as a doe-eyed impressionist mind, bare as the lives of the footballers' wives that surround you, the diamonds aloft, a system of pistons around.
A billboard, a murder of crows, while persist find all they can see through your bones. Arc. I love you so much, Arc. Like, out of this ranking, I will put it in front of Men Alive. I love Arc so much. I am so sorry I called you mid. I did not know what the fuck I was thinking. Splatoon 3! Splatoon 3! Where's Lucky? Why don't we get on a slap grind? Splatoon 3. I'll tag Lucky. Hi, Lucky. Spoon. Splatoon 3 was an amazing introduction for me to the series. I had like always known of Splatoon in passing, but I was never interested. And then my friend Elise bought me this game, no questions asked, and I was like, what the fuck? And then I played it, and I was like, this is good? You know, I don't know. I just like Splatoon 3. I have fun. I don't take it as seriously as my friends do. I am more laid back. Lucky gets mad at me because I'm an autistic old man who likes familiarity and doesn't use any weapons that aren't any form of aerospray. um, but like, it is a fantastic game. The story mode stages are insanely well designed. Like, it's unreal. I love it. And like the story beats for that mode, I couldn't well keep up with, but like, not that I couldn't keep up with them, but like they would have hit with me better if I had played previous games, I feel. But like even through that, I think it was amazing. The fight with Reducted is very good. It took me a while to beat my ass because I'm bad at video games, but everyone knows I'm bad at video games, so because the only video games that I play, they just need me to read shit, and I learned to read when I was 2 years old. That's not a skill that is very hard for me. Anyways. Spoon. Very good, very nice. I had a very good time with this game, and playing with my friends, playing with the people that I love the most on this earth, was a golden opportunity for me, even though they tell me to kill myself when I don't want to play the undercover Bella with them. Anyway. Oh, Fever Dream. We go back to everything. A Fever Dream is the album that I feel most odd about. I will put it like in the last position of the EE tier. Like, the thing with A Fever Dream is that like we had a weird introduction to each other. A lot of the concept behind this album is that the album is written a lot of times from the perspective of someone who is like an alt-right freak. Like even the vocalist kind of recognizes that like he had to be more tame with that because else he like would be mistaken for being an actual alt-right creep. Some of the songs like Random Numbers and Ivory Tower, they represent those points of view. And I don't know, it treads very dangerous territory at times is what I feel. But like the songs are amazing and they're some of the most emotional that EE has ever written. Like Put Me Together, that is a masterpiece. That is crushing. That is like smiting. Like, but like it is hard for me to talk about this album. Go fuck yourself, bots. Chad. My Psionic Warriors. Kill. Thank you. I always knew I could count on you guys. Anyway, Fever Dream. Like, even though it's my least favorite EE album, if we are to speak on these terms, it is still an album that makes me feel so passionate and so, like... I made a drawing once. I'll go to my Tumblr. I made this one experiment on... like, with this album. Well, like... Let me... Oh. Where is it? Oh my god, this huge fucking post. Ah! Thank you. Okay, it'll take a while, sorry. Girl. I'll go to the tag my art, that'll be easier. Oh, right, here we are. This was a drawing that I made, while I was listening to A Fever Dream, and it features almost all of the songs except for Night of the Long Knives, because this started while I was like drawing. I drew like a weird monster lady while I was listening to the song, and then I got the idea to do this big drawing while I listened to the rest of the songs, and I think it turned out pretty well. Okay, so the Crying Eyes, that's Can't Do. I don't think most of you have the reference for the songs, but I will just say it anyway. Can't Do, Desire, Run the Numbers. No, Big Game Consortium. Big Game, Run the Numbers, Good Shot, Good Soldier, Put Me Together, A Fever Dream, Ivory Tower, New Deep, and White Whale. And and these sounds like they represent the lyrics, they represent my feelings as I listen to it. And I think that this experiment was very good. I don't think I was like pointing to the drawings with my cursor, but I don't think you guys are even seeing the cursor. Oopsie daisy, I am such a klutz. Anyway, this is enough about Fever Dream. So much for least favorite. Oh yeah, and also this album was produced by the same guy who usually works for Arctic Monkeys. That's cool. The spam to sweepstakes live stream. Spams it ass. Okay, in case you guys haven't watched this live stream, I will play the most important clip. I hope it doesn't show me any actual Swampton ass. Girls. Oh, there it is.
And now, our premiere item, our fleet. Don't put that in there. Hey, everybody. Spampton ass! Spampton ass! Yes! Spampton, yes! Spampton, yes! The one and only Spampton Body Pillow! Don't you want to cuddle me all night long using my huge ass as a pillow? Okay, I'm gonna say that again. And when I say it, everyone in the audience say, yes! Real loud, okay? Need the mics to hear you. Don't you want to cuddle me all night long using my huge ass as a pillow?
Yes! Yeah. See, this is what this live stream really meant to be. It was really funny. And like such a flavor of fucking deranged. The like a throwaway video for like promoting this. It would be otherwise a throwaway video for promoting the sweepstakes and the charity thing, but like it has just been taken. Oh, show them the Scringly Dingly. Of course I will show them the Scringly Dingly. Here's the Scringly Dingly, everybody.
Number 1. Rousey nurse costume for plush. Oh, look at the little Scringly Dingly. Look at the little Plongy Spongy. Look at Plock 2. This disgusting yet popular animal will win a...
See? There he is. Thank you for asking. See, in this stream, we always take the opinion of the public. And now we move on. Medida Provisória foi um filme que eu assisti na faculdade. É do Lázaro Ramos. Eu achei que o filme, assim, ele começa um pouco, assim, meio pouco sutil com as mensagens que ele quer passar. Um pouco parecido com Arcade Spirits 2, pra falar a verdade. Mas, assim, o filme é foda. O filme é bom. O filme, ele começa a te pegar mesmo lá pelo final. Apesar dele ser, assim... Ele dá uns tropeços, ele é meio... tipo, cara, entendi. Você tá meio gritando essa mensagem, mas... Numa era que as pessoas são tão tontas pra falar de mídia, talvez não seja problema tão grande. É a verdade, né, galera? I talk about Axolotl like this. Oh, look at that little scringly dingly. Look at that little... Oh, I have an idea. Ah, look at the little scringly dingly. Look at the little plungy spongy. Look at Moma Kumakura. This disgusting yet popular Yakuza will make us so much money. Homer. Homer. Old man Scrunk. I love Old man Yaoi. By the way, guys, if you have played Somnium Files, today I have written a story about Moma. By the way, I am promoting my own material. It is very good. It's a very good story. Popular. Yeah, he's very popular. All the bitches love him. Please read my fanfiction. It was good. I think it's good. I think it's good. Ad break. Eu posso ler? Pode sim, não tem spoiler do 2, é só do 1 mesmo. It's kind of like I'm not super sure about some decisions I made, like some beats. But like, that's cause it's like out of my comfort zone. Sem escrever, eu publiquei hoje, desculpa, eu esqueci de avisar. Also read a fanfic about Momo having his dick stolen. Não! Roubaram meu pau! Castrado! Canalha! Yes, read a fanfic about Momo having his dick stolen. You won't get shit because it's in Portuguese and like an inner joke with like 3 fucking layers. Anyway, Reanimator by Everything. This is my favorite EE album. This is my favorite. It is a I think they really matured the themes of like a fever dream, especially like the song Lord of the Trapdoor. It takes the song that I thought was most contentious in the first in a fever dream, and it like kind of does a different take of it, and it's a very good song. It's very humorous, and it's like I just really like it, and the whole concept of the album, like it's kind of creepy, it's kind of freaky, it is insane, and I love it very much. Reanimator is the best Everything album. They go back to the sounds of Men Alive, but the themes of Get to Heaven and the Fever Dream. It's like a perfect culmination of all that has come before. And then That a Few goes somewhere completely different, but that is also very nice. Freaky Friday? Churo? Are you reading my fucking fanfiction? Answer honestly. If you are, you should not be reading that. Shut up. Oh, okay, good. You have no idea what I'm talking about. Okay, it's just because I mentioned Freaky Friday in the story, and I'm like, Chudo. Thank you. No, don't read it yet. It's got spoilers for the first Anya Files game. Anyway, it is a very good fit. Oh, about the EE. I understand. Okay, next up, Power Wash Simulator. This was one of the best games I played this year. Like, no joke. Absolutely no joke. I loved Power Wash Simulator. My time with it was amazing. It is like the gameplay is fun and relaxing, but also like there is a storyline, and it is a very silly storyline. It's a very goofy storyline. You're absolutely not meant to take it seriously, but like it is riveting because like it builds up this little wacky world that you have to clean up, and they have a lore reason why you have to clean everything up, because like there's a volcano that exploded and you have to stop the volcano in the end of the game. But like no spoilers, but this game is fucking amazing. And like the ending credits, they almost made me cry. And I realized how stupid I sound when I say all of this of a power washing game. But like this was one of the best games of 2022. I adored it. If you have like if you're like on the fence, if you buy this weird ass little game or not, you go buy it. You go have fun with it. It is amazing. It is worth it. It is fantastic. Raw Data Few. Oh, I made my gut reaction tier list. I would bump Raw Data Few up. I would put it here. Raw Data Few is an amazing album. It goes right here. It's like such a beautiful album. Like it moves past like the more political themes of the last 3 albums. Like you won't find them here as prevalently, maybe not at all. But it is a more like it's a more personal album. It is an album that deals a lot with like human feelings and trauma, and I guess it connects with the more political albums because, well, you are fucking traumatized, and it is because the world sucks. And like, it has my favorite song that EE ever made, Leviathan. Leviathan is a beautiful song about the transience of life, and like, it is beautiful, and I would like to play a little bit of it. They say the word Among Us in it. You guys will enjoy this because they say Among Us.
Cool night and move so slowly, slithering and slithering and slithering among us. I could be alone, but I want to be together if it's okay with you.
Thank you, everything. I will cry. This is the song of all time. For all the Lukis and Elises and Chudos listening in, this song is the Kumakura episode. I'm not kidding. I was made to make things like this and Ultraman 911. So true. Raw Data Feel was actually like partially like co-written by an AI. Is the thing. And like the album art was made by AI. And the current band image is also made by AI. Like, so it's kind of like a marriage of human and AI art. We all know about AI art. But like, you know, I think if you don't count those stealing cunts, I think it can be used as a good feature. Like, it's hard to say original AI art, but like, you know, if you base it off of pictures and like make it more conceptual, I don't think AI art needs to be perfect to that end. Like, if it gets a little messy, I think that's part of the charm. Like when you put your DALL-E creations and they look a little bit off. I think that's part of the charm. I think that's part of what makes AI art. Anyway, I did not expect this discussion to go this way. I hope I don't get canceled online for having a tame opinion. Oh, this video. Where's Luki? Luki Pookie. This is Luki's contribution to this thread. This is the 3 gallons, 3 seconds. That doesn't mean it goes to the peaks, I don't care. I will show you guys this and you will understand. You will understand what I am speaking of.
3 seconds.
Wait.
3 gallons, 3 seconds.
You buying?
What are you selling?
Jackets. Vintage. Only $49.99 a piece, but wait. Buy now, get David for free. That's right. Buy now, get David for free.
Dude, I'm good.
It's gonna be getting cold out tonight. Sure you don't want to bundle up?
What are you doing in my fridge?
I'm a door-to-door salesman. If there's a door, I'm there.
Born this way from JoJo.
Now, I can offer you the premium package. What this is gonna do is give you... This is an offer you can't refuse. You gotta say yes. You gotta say yes.
It's a real good pitch. You're gonna want to hear this.
So what are we thinking? You wanna buy a jacket, Frank?
Dude, get out of my house.
I'm not in your house, Frank.
What?
Turn around. It's just a green screen. Things aren't always what they seem.
It's so cold out here.
How about a jacket on the house?
Bro, thank you.
Stay toasty.
Hey. It's cold out there. Want some warm cookies for the road?
Thanks, but I can't eat cookies without 2%.
I think TikTok can be used for good as well. This was a beautiful, surrealist piece of art. I'm not joking, like, this is good. This is entertaining for its purposes. Okay. My Friend Dahmer. This was a comic that I read that was, of course, about Jeffrey Dahmer. And, like, it's a really disturbing comic because, like, it is a very, like, personal take. It's very sad. It's very heartfelt. And the narrator is kind of a fucking asshole. and he doesn't deny that he was an asshole to to Dahmer, because he was like kind of like the weird kid that people hung out with because they thought him being weird was funny, and they were not willing to actually help him out in any way. And that's the whole thing of this comic. It is deeply disturbing, um, and it is just like this particular take, like someone who is not a very pleasant person, if I'm being honest. But like it's like an unpleasant person talking about an even more unpleasant person, if you catch my drift. And this is interesting. It was an interesting comic to read. You know, it was very powerful. The car by Arctic Monkeys, like, okay, Arctic Monkeys are my favorite band of all time. I feel like I need to preface it with this. And like, I loved Tranquility Base Hotel and Casino. I loved Everything You've Come to Expect by the Last Shadow Puppets, which is like supplementary material. And so of course I loved the car. The car is a bit of a Pokemon evolution from Tranquility Base. And it is huge and theatrical and amazing and self-aware and just beautiful. And like, it's a beautiful album that my dad fucking hated. Most people online also fucking hated, but that I thought it was spectacular. Like, I mean, I am someone. Arctic Monkeys could serve me warm shit on a plate with a little piece of fucking colander, and I would think that was the best thing I have ever been served. Like, I am terribly biased to speak, but I really, really did think this was beautiful. In like such a, it captures nostalgia, and it wants something more as well. Like, it doesn't feel bound by anything. It's just like beautiful and it's like aware of the state of the place where it is in. I don't know. I may be just like randomly waxing poetic or something, but like, I love this album. It's the peaks. It was incredible. My time with it was amazing. I love you, the car. There's also a lychee fat. The TJLC video. I put this because I watched it with Luki and Elise. Sarah Zed is a bit of a disagreeable person to me, like personally. Mostly because I remember once I saw her do something so cringe online that I had a dream where I called her out on being cringe and she blocked me. So that was really funny. But like, if anything, her videos are entertaining enough. This one was the first one that I watched, so that's what went in the thread. And like, it was really funny because it shows how much copium one can get into while refusing to grapple with the fact that like maybe something you liked wasn't that good, and like maybe what you were thinking about all this time was the fanfic that you made in your head about something. And like, I don't know, I can I like I can feel a lot of these talking points. As a person whose favorite character in a video game got fucking destroyed, I can understand this wish to see the characters rise to a greater height. But like, trying to mess with the source material like that, blah, you know. So this video I will put in very good, very nice. Assemble with care. That was a short little game by Us2. I love Us2's games. They made Monument Valley. This game was very nice. It has like it's nothing much, but it is really nice. I put it in, I like this. It was good. I just kind of wish it was more sometimes. Anyway, I don't have a lot to say about it, but if you like a short little game, if you like mobile games, if you like Us2's games, Monument Valley and such, I absolutely recommend that you play this game, for it is amazing. Oh, the Disney Channel doc. Like, I cannot. Yeah, good game besides the Wii resolution. Yeah, I had to fix it like manually. The fuck line doc about Disney Channel's theme. Like, I cannot speak a lot on it. Because if I speak a lot on it, I will be spoiling you for how good it is. But I want you to know two things. One, it is a wonderful testament to the legacy of art and, the label of content creators and how much it fucking sucks and I hate it. And, yeah, it is just a very good video. And also, 9/11 is canon in Disney Channel lore. I hope everyone knows this. Like, this was the peaks. This was a strong doc. And I call it doc. I don't call it YouTube video. This was a doc to me. Like, this was fucking insane. And, like, wow. Okay, Pokemon Violet. Next. Pokemon Violet is like a game where, like, I can see the flaws. I can very much see them because Pokemon fans are insufferable and they will let you know about the flaws and they won't let you have your fucking fun. But, like, Pokemon Violet was a beautiful game that I enjoyed thoroughly. Like, I don't say beautiful, meaning visually beautiful, because it is kinda ass. But, like, I forgive a lot of the flaws in this game. I forgive the lack of optimization. I forgive the gyms not being adjusted to your own party level. I can forgive a lot of these things because of the hellish game cycle these people were put through. And, like, the truth is, I loved Pokemon Violet. I enjoyed my time with Pokemon Violet. It was one of my games of the year. And the story was one of the best things they've ever written since Alola. I love Alola. Everyone knows I love Alola. It's one of my favorite regions. Like, I still have fun, like, just going around Paldea and doing whatever. And, like, also, it introduced my favorite Pokemon now, my new favorite Pokemon. That was Mousehold. I love you, Mousehold, little mice, little thingy. And for that reason, Pokemon Violet, oh my god, I really am almost done. Pokemon Violet was one of my favorite games of the year. Speaking of games of the year, this might be a little soon to announce it. Oh yeah, it is a bit soon, so I'll keep it to myself. Shh. Okay, next I need to talk about Hikaru Tada's This Is the One. I had to go listen to this album due to this video that I am sure all of you have watched.
Walking with a born-again Christian. What a day, young boy next door passed away. You and I start mixing gene pools. We're sorta like soul searching, but your body's so charged, I think. Should I go and own a rider? Trying to fool, honey, I got your ringtone on my BlackBerry. 100 JPEG filling up my hard drive. Help me on my space and be a virgin. Now I'm with my affection. Doing my 9 to 5. I'm thinking 6 and 9. 7 6 and 8 months. 9 days, no panties on. Weeks together, turn you on. Honey, that's okay. Burn it up. That's okay, but wait, honey. Walking with.
Yeah, it was this video that made me fucking go and listen to the whole album. This album is very good. It screams 2008 in a very good way. Like, lyrically and musically, and, like, it is a very fun album to just listen to. And I think it was very good and very nice. I should listen to it again. During my 9 to 5, I'm thinking 6 and 9. I love you, Hikaru Tada. Thank you for your good doings. Oh, the Roblox Oof video. The Roblox Oof video was like one of the most impactful videos I watched this year. Do I put it in the peaks? I'll put it in very good, very nice because, like, there is a more important H Mama Guy video. I'll put it in this year, right? That's the vaccine is the autism video. That was good. That was excellent. But like the Roblox video is like, I don't expect a video about a fucking Roblox sound effect to fill me with as much, you know, dread and anger and you know, fear as a video about a fucking it's fucking Roblox. And like this video just weaves such a good story, you know. Like it's kind of scary. My life mission is to kill Tommy Tallarico. Yeah, that's how that's the lesson. Yeah, I think it's very funny. Like most people pointed out, the Disney Channel video that I talked about, it came out on the same day as the Roblox Oof video, and so when I watched the Disney Channel video, I just had to go and watch the fucking Roblox Oof video. And I was like, fuck, dude. Both of these videos are about authorship and how fleeting it is that we are credited for our work as someone with like a lot more corporate greed and you know, just a darker heart, humanly speaking. They will take it from you. They will take it from you if you don't assert your right. Like one of them is a beautiful ode in that way. I don't want to talk about it too much. And the second one is like, Tommy Tallarico, you will die in 7 days, by the way. It's a fun dissonance. It's a very good video. It's a very good doc. And also I got Kakyoin jump scared during it. This video has Kakyoin and it has Brazil. I need to show Kakyoin. Here.
Which makes sense, he was barely involved. But one fascinating thing that hasn't come up yet is Tommy just has terrible taste.
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. The characters are incredibly stupid.
I got so jump scared during that fucking part. I just want to say. By the way, if you want another video that is just Tallarico must die, I got one. Oh my god, DM me, please, 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 please. Yeah, Jojo, I got Kakyoin jump scared in this video. Yes, yes, Judah. I think your stream is a little bit behind. This one. Okay. Let me... Oh, limited run! Yeah, I've heard they fucking suck. I'm gonna save to watch later. I didn't know Tommy Tallarico had a hand in limited run. Is he just the source of all evil in this world? Anyway, enough about that. Octopath Traveler. Well, Octopath was a great game. I will keep it spoilerless, so don't worry, Chudo. Octopath is a game that like my best friend is the one that made me play this game because he adores it. And I had an immensely fun time with Octopath. But I feel we got like emotionally involved in different levels. Because like I love this game, don't get me wrong, but he loves it a lot more than I do. You get me? It's not criticism, it's just personal feelings. Like Octopath was beautiful. It was a beautiful game visually and story-wise. It had amazing story beats. Like Primrose outsold. Cyrus was fun. Tressa, I wasn't feeling at the beginning, but she picked herself back up. I still call her Hina Hikawa, and Hina Hikawa is a character that I don't like famously, but she is not that bad. Ophelia, I wasn't feeling Ophelia's story at the beginning until it hits like a certain point where like it resonates with me super good. And then Firion, he is an interesting one as well. I like that he is not as jaded as he wants to look like. And also Alfin, gay sex, etc. Ulbrich, also gay sex. Who else? Hanit. Hanit has a good like little family dynamic going on with Zanta that is very fun and is very sweet, especially near the last legs. And yeah, like Octopath is great. I just kind of wish that the stories were more intertwined, which apparently Octo 2 is doing for us. But like the characters are amazing. They are a fun troop. I really do wish that they spent more time together than a few one-off conversations. The combat is also fun. I didn't like the damage spongy aspect at first, but like kind of grew on me. Because it's like it's keeping the tension of the boss fight itself, so I can live with that, you know. Like it makes for very tense fights. Bit frustrating sometimes, but what game isn't? Okay. The Fun Clan Walt Disney City of the Future Epcot. This documentary radicalized me. It was peak. Oh, a little bit. Okay. It was peak. This documentary is about how fucking overbearing and awful and consumed by greed and you know, as Kevin Perjurer himself puts it, conservative obsessed with progress. And like this video, this doc, it just like shows the full extent of that. Because it's like you're just watching it and like, what the fuck? There's no fucking way he thought that'd be a good idea. But no, he did think it was a good idea, and I hate him all the more for it. It's like it falls in the category this video should radicalize you. Anyway, it was a very good video. And I think you guys should watch it. The Game Awards. The Game Awards were mid. I put it here for the joke. I think the thing about the Game Awards is like, I don't care about the ceremonies. I only care about the announcements, and I care about watching it with friends. That's the main draw of the Game Awards for me, is seeing what games are getting released. Hades 2, and like commenting with my friends and making fun of the show, and like Neon White got robbed. Citizen Sleeper also got robbed. Very sad. Oh, I realized I forgot to put Tunic in here in the backlog zone. Tunic is here, so I am playing Tunic. Tunic is nice. It's kind of a... Okay, I'll talk about Tunic later. But anyway. Yeah. The Game Awards are mid. Blah. Oh, the Vaccines and Autism video. This is an incredible fucking documentary that, like, it is amazing, and like it's eye-opening to one thing, and I call it, the United Kingdom is a hell place to be, and I am deeply sorry to anyone who has to put up with this place. Like, if you're British and you're watching this, I am sorry. I'm truly sorry. Your country sucks. I mean, every country kind of sucks, but the United Kingdom is something else, man. You know. I mean, mostly England. But anyway. I don't know, I don't feel there's a lot I can say about this video other than that. That, like, it is a video that just, like, shows you how deep this bullshit goes. It's like, the video knows you haven't read the fucking paper. And so it reads it for you. And you're like, it cannot get worse. And then it gets worse. And then it turns out Andrew Wakefield is like Chikara Horadori, but from real life and with less forehead. And yeah. Anyway, moving on to Whiplash. Whiplash is also the peaks. There's a lot of peaks. But the thing is, this year, I will do something with it. Okay? So don't worry. Whiplash. Whiplash was a movie that I watched a long time ago, like 4 years ago or something, or 5. I was on a plane and I knew the movie was good, and I was like, I need to watch it with my parents now. And I did watch it with my parents. Um, and it was so good. Like, I remember also like staring at them, like, do you like it? Do you like it? Do you like it? It was years in the making that I wanted to watch it with them. Anyways, Whiplash. I think you guys should watch Whiplash. It's like a testament to, it's like a testament to greatness. But even though it kind of like the final thing kind of ends up being, no, he got pushed so hard that he was good in the end. Like, some people may face it as that. Like, I don't know. I think the main thing is that, like, he was able to take control of his life and, be on top of his game. Even though Fletcher, like, was a bitch to him. And, like, also, the sequence with the car crash, it is amazing. This is a movie about emotional abuse. Just like Do 1971, which is also a movie about emotional abuse. Okay, next. Citizen Sleeper. Citizen Sleeper, also peak. Citizen Sleeper is a great game. Like, it is a game that evokes a lot of emotions inside of me. And, like, I love you, Citizen Sleeper. It is a game that, like, it's so profoundly human. And a story of robots and megacorps in space. And all the outlandish sci-fi sounding stuff. Like, it is just a beautiful testament to humanity and how our warmth and our love can make, like, the most inhabitable places become home. And that's just beautiful. Like, this game is amazing. And, like, just the thing with the Greenway network, and, like, how the network adapted to the needs of its citizens, and, like, it grew mushrooms that were specifically to help me, the robot that was around there, with my own robot needs, because it has sensed how much I had done for it, and it wanted to give back, and it wanted me to feel its love. Like, what the fuck, man? That's beautiful. This game was amazing. It was really good. And, like, I don't know, man. I don't feel like I've ever played a game that got so close to my heart in so many ways. Like, it was an amazing game. And I think more people should play it. I don't know. I just love it. It also scratches the Nier Automata itch. Like, it feels a lot like Nier Automata. But it also feels nothing like Nier Automata. I guess, like, some of the core messages are the same. Like, glory to mankind. Kind of feel. But, like, it is less cynical in Citizen Sleeper than it kind of feels in NA. Anyway, House Flipper. House Flipper is a game that made me sad. It is aggressively mid. Like, this game is fucking soulless. I'm sorry. It is miserable playing it sometimes. And, like, when my frame of comparison is Power Wash Simulator, and Power Wash was beautiful and soulful and joyful and, like, just a genuinely amazing game, House Flipper just felt miserable all of the time. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to all the House Flipper fan community that came to watch my stream. I didn't like your game very much. Next. Girls, it has come the time for me to talk about everything everywhere all at once. I think, if you are still listening, and you want me to, no, sorry, and you want me to, like, no, and you don't want to be spoiled, is what I mean. I strongly suggest you mute the stream. And, like, I will I think the stream will show when I start talking about this movie. I will just keep the image on stream, so you know when I have stopped. Okay, you can mute now. Are they gone yet? I think they are. Everything Everywhere All at Once is a beautiful movie. That's like, I don't know. It hits a lot of those same things that Citizen Sleeper also hits that I just talked about. I think this movie is a testament to humanity. I saw this one post once on Tumblr that was like, the 3 pillars of humanity, in no particular order, are absurdity, joy, and sharing. And like, this movie goes all out with all 3 of those. Like, this movie is absurd. One of the universes where Evelyn is the happiest, arguably, is the one where he has hot dogs for fingers. And like, one of the symbols of this like being free and being kind and just helping her daughter break free from her self-destructive patterns. You know, they both have seen the entire web of the multiverse. They both have seen everything, everywhere, all at once, haha. But like, it is the difference with which they face it. Because Joy feels like the sea of possibilities makes her feel like nothing. And it makes her feel like shit. And like, life is not worth living. And that kind of like nihilistic talk that I am sure most of you are tired about, as am I. And then Evelyn, who has also seen the world, and she has also seen these realities, and she has seen a universe where no life has formed, and yet still, even there, love can form, you know, when they're fucking rocks, and they're talking about everything, and they are rocks, and Joy is being her nihilistic self. And like, I don't know, man. This movie is beautiful. Wayman Wong is one of the best characters in all of fiction, is what I think. Because of the way he fights with kindness. And the way he, you know, he is always there for Evelyn, even when they're about to fucking divorce. And like, you know, this movie is like that one image of like Hidden Bats. The wedding is back on. I don't know if many people know what I'm talking about, but anyway, this is me talking to myself. This movie is amazing. It is one of the best movies I have ever watched. And I recommend that all of you go take a look at it, because all the praise that you have seen online, it is all true. Though I do realize that all the people that are listening to me right now are people who have already watched this fucking movie. Oops. Well, anyway, I'll give the sign that they can unmute. Everything Everywhere All at Once. Peak, obviously. Okay. Yeah, y'all can unmute now. And now we move on to the last edition. I will discuss these shortly before. Okay, so lightning round. Your Turn to Die. Your Turn to Die is a game that I was coerced into playing. And so far, like, I'm just kind of going through the motions at the moment. Because my friends really like this game and they want me to play it. So I'm like, haha, okay, I'm following. It is turning out to be interesting. It is turning out to, you know, explore some things in the death game genre that, you know, I am a lover of the murder mystery genre, of the death game genre, and of the mystery game genre. And like, Your Turn to Die is doing some interesting things, is all I can say. And yeah, that's just about the extent of my opinion for now. I am in, what is it? 2-1? I think it was 2-1. like I did the first discussion and things. We did the first discussion. I am at the very. I'm still like not at the very beginning, but like not very far. Is what I mean. Needy Girl Overdose. This was also a game that I have been playing, and like this is a game that I cannot play for very long. You feel? Because like it is a deeply disturbing game. I know a fucking 13-year-old on Steam that has this game on their wish list, and I'm like, take that the fuck out and go play Roblox, kid. And not being condescending or anything. I'm just like, you know, don't play it. But it is like a game that even I, as an adult, as a 20-year-old minor that I am, it is still kind of very hard for me to play this game for very long periods of time, which is why I haven't finished it yet. 428 Shibuya Scramble. That is a game that I have also been insistently asked to play by many people, and I am enjoying myself. I just need to get in the groove kind of more to properly play this game. But I do enjoy everything that has been laid out to me. Minorikawa is my favorite protagonist because he is a journalist and he is deranged, and I am also a journalist and I am also deranged. So we have so much in common. And Ore Monogatari. Ore Monogatari was like the best series I watched this year, and I did not watch many, as you can see. Ore Monogatari is great. Like, it's an anime that audibly made me squeak the entire time I was watching because it is so adorable. It is so cute. And like the romance trope, you know, tough guy in love with a cute girl. That's a good romance trope that I enjoy. Like bar none. It is very good, and I think you guys should watch it. Not included in the backlog zone are the Chainsaw Man anime and Tunic. Okay, first Tunic. Tunic is a game that I have been playing, and I think the word that I would use to describe it is inscrutable. That's what it feels like to me. It feels like I'm aimlessly wandering around sometimes, like just watching where it takes me. And it's kind of weird. And I'm glad this game has an option where you can take any damage because I am very horrible at video games. So thank you for that foresight. It's kind of like Celeste. And Chainsaw Man, the anime. I do agree with all the people that said like it was kind of sanitized. It kind of is. I'm not gonna lie. Like compared to the manga. But at least it's a little bit easier to follow. I guess. Like, it sacrifices a bit of the Chainsaw Man pacing. The famous Chainsaw Man pacing. But, like, at least it is that little bit easier to follow. Because I remember reading the Chainsaw Man manga and be like, what the fuck is happening here? I don't know, but I like it. I like the vibes. Anyway. Chainsaw Man is great. I haven't gotten up to speed with part 2 yet. I read only the beginning. I need to go back. Oh, and also the Brazilian dub. I am watching with the Brazilian dub with my friends, and it is so good! The Brazilian dub is always peak, anyway. I think if you don't speak Portuguese, you are missing out sorely. Okay, and now to top it off. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I finished like just recently. I just had to beat Cynthia, and it took me a long time. Because Cynthia is always a bitch to beat. I didn't think this game was as bad as everyone on Earth said it was. I liked it. No, I think this was fine, maybe. Like, it wasn't anything outstanding. And a lot of the QOL from Platinum was missed. Was really weird. But I liked the Underground. I liked the diorama art direction. I thought it was really cute. I enjoyed a lot of my time in this game. Maybe it was a very to-the-letter remake, and that kind of stopped it from being something greater. And that was kind of sad. But, like, it was a good enough Pokemon game. I mean, Pokemon games are good. This one is nice enough, I suppose. I have never been attached to Sinnoh. So, it is hard for me to, like, judge it. Like, as someone who doesn't have the nostalgia goggles on. I think when you don't have the nostalgia goggles on, you will be more harsh when you talk about Pokemon. Like, how you say it? unavoidable. Okay, and now that the things have been sorted out, there's one last thing I must do. I would like to nominate the Game of the Year Melon Awards. And the nominees are okay, wait. The reason people hate BTSP is not because the game is bad. Yeah, it's probably because the game is just fucking mid. And it is mid. Yeah, the core of the game is the exact same as the original DP, so like, there is not a lot that is added that makes it feel worthy of a remake. I think that's what you're getting at, right? It doesn't stand on its own. Like, it is mostly just the original game with a new coat of paint. Exactly. And that is what I feel. But at least in the ending credits, you go home to your mom, which was cute. Okay. So with that out of the way, at least it wasn't made by Game Freak. With that out of the way, let us go through the Game of the Year nominees, and they are Yakuza Like a Dragon, 999, 9 hours, 9 persons, 9 doors, Power Wash Simulator, Pokemon Violet, Citizen Sleeper, and The Somnium Files Nirvana Initiative. Now, I'll give the chat a little bit to start pouring in the guesses of what will win. I have discussed at length why I think all of these games deserve the spot, and like, it was hard until the very last second that I had to decide. And like, you know, all of these were amazing experiences to me. So, I will let the chat decide. I hate how loud my fucking keyboard is. Okay, we have Power Wash 999, Yakuza 7, Aini. Because of the grip that the redactor have over Melon. Well, that's a good argument. I mean, all of these games, they are amazing, and they made me feel a lot, both positively and negatively. But there can only be one winner. And the winner of Melanie Snicket's yearly media thread that started this year. Wait, girlies. Okay, and the winner is, sorry for the suspense, not alone is it. The winner is Aini, of course. Melanie Snicket, that's my name. You know, the thing about Aini, you guys know, I have discussed all of my drawbacks with this game, and everyone has them. And everyone in Uchi Court seems to have a raging hate boner for this game. Yes, I did say so myself like a couple times. But pretend you didn't know that. Anyway, the thing about Aini is that, like, I have to call it my game of the year because it is indubitably the game I spent the most time thinking about. Like, it is the game that marked my year, for better or for worse. And like, I legitimately adore what I adore as much as I legitimately hate what I hate. And like, ID itself is a game about love and hate, so I think this is thematically appropriate. There are many things that I would do differently. I would remove the spoiler toggle. I would rework the Lee and storylines in the fucking Genamame ending. I would make Moma Kumakura into an entirely different character than the notion of him that the writers have. But, like, at the end of the day, there cannot be another game, like, that I call the game of the year. And that's it, I think. Thank you for coming. I will now take... Oh! Of course. I will now take this image and open a new tab, copy. I will spoil it also, just in case someone doesn't want to, I don't know, someone wants to go back and watch the VOD, I don't know. People are insane these days. Anyway, this truly has been our melon. Thank you all for coming, and I will see you next time.